Oh, hello again, and welcome to another Michigan Military Technical and Historical Society Museum vehicle restoration update. So I'll show you what we've been doing here with the Model T. As you can see, come quite a ways on this body. Top bows are on it. We fabricated the brackets using some steel that we had that I found in our steel shed. A big long piece of steel that we cut up and made these brackets with for the top bows. And the top bows we bought from Hanson's Wagons. These were I think in the last video we talked a little bit, these are the widest ones they made. So they work. We stretched them a little bit, and I think what I might try to do is maybe steam them and get them to kind of take the shape a little better. But right now they're working out pretty good. I might just make them a permanent. I was trying to make them so you could take them on and off fairly easily, but they might just stay on at this point. But we'll see. We've got them on there. We'll see if they stretch and maybe take the shape. Sitting here for a while. We'll see how that works. You can see here that we got the tailgate is done. Figured out how these latches are actually supposed to work. So they're on. And then tailgate folds down, and just like in the picture, it's got a little step on it. You can see my little footprint on there where I tested to make sure it worked. It seems to work pretty good. What's interesting is in the photos that I have, there's two metal objects here, and I couldn't quite figure out what they were, if it was a bumper or something. And I figured out what it is I believe they were on there to keep the tailgate, because when you step on it, you put some weight on it, the tailgate wants to pull under. And I think what they did is they almost look like pieces of spring steel, and you can only see them in the one photo. And it's kind of but I believe what they had is they probably were spring steel, and they were intended to keep that tailgate from rolling under when you stepped on it. So you can see the latches work. Tailgate goes up and down quite nicely. And another, with the tailgate coming all the way up to the top, all the way across, you couldn't really reach in and get anything. And so I'm beginning to think that perhaps they cut this notch to make it easier so that you could actually reach into the tailgate or into the bed with the tailgate up, and then added the step to it, which you can see in the photographs. So I was looking good. Again, found some of this scrap steel that I had laying around. Cut it up, used it to make the braces and the brackets and everything that holds this all together. And I think with that, the bed is pretty much at the point where I just need to kind of clean it up and get it ready for paint. I need to make a bracket over here on this side for the tail light, but that should not be a big deal. And then I still need to make the fenders, the rear fenders. I haven't done a whole lot with the seat. We did get these brackets for the cowl lights. So the cowl lights bolt on here, and then this would be for the windshield. So what we're going to end up doing is making a frame that'll mimic the shape of the original windshield, and then there'll be something that goes from here, and then that kind of will. I think you can see it in the picture of the original. So there's it's got the top on it, and then you can see here where these rods will come up from the brackets, and then that'll hold the front. And then here you can see here's the little springs I was talking about on the back. So you can see how they come out and they bow out, and that definitely would keep that from rolling under. And then here's the other picture that I have where you can kind of see the tailgate with with the notch cut in it, and then some kind of with this, what was most likely a step. So these are two different vehicles that I have photographs of. There's one, but based on the hood numbers, it looks like they may have been assigned to the same unit. And that's just, we'll pick that up later. So, that kind of gives you an idea where we're at. I'm just kind of going through some of the parts and things that we have that I've already bought. I'll be honest with you, we're probably going to pause this project now. After the, not to get political, but after the results of this election, we've been talking it over internally here, and we're not really sure, what's going to happen and where the economy is going to go. I personally don't have happy thoughts, so we are going to we're putting everything on pause, and we're going to conserve cash, and so that we can keep the museum, so we can keep the lights on and things afloat until we get a better picture of what's going to happen here over the next couple of years. But we got a lot of money we got to spend on this project, and as of right now, I'm subsidizing all of it. And after some discussions here internally with our treasurer, we are going into a cash conservation mode right now, which means this project, which I really wanted to have done for next spring, is just going to end up going on pause. I still have parts that I bought already, and we're just going to kind of keep working on some of the small things. But as far as the big outlays of cash for the stuff that we need to finish it, that's just not going to happen right now until we see what's going down in the world and all that good stuff. So I'm going to try and keep shooting these videos and keeping you updated as we get some stuff done, and that's kind of where we're at. So it's one of the few things that's made me happy this week, is seeing how this has come out. I'll be honest, I think this bed came out really cool, and it kind of looks like the pictures, and so yeah, I'm pleased with it. I'm happy with the way these top bows came out, and I have a plan now for making the front part of the awning. I still don't know what I'm going to do here, which I'll probably come out here with some cardboard and just start screwing around and trying to make a template. And then if I'm lucky, I'll find something either in my steel bin, or I'll go back over to my dad's shop, and maybe I'll be able to find some steel over there where I don't have to buy anything, and all I got to do is fabricate, and then maybe, So right now we're just looking for projects I can do that will not require outlays of cash, until I get another green light from the treasurer. So that's where we're at. Again, if you want to help out, MIMTHS at MIMTHS.org is our PayPal, or I will try to put a link to our donation site in the comments on this video, and I think I've done that on the last video as well. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go in the house, make some dinner, and see where the world takes us. So everybody have a good night.